In this lesson, we're going to talk about people. I'm talking about employees, contractors, suppliers, and even customers. They are all a part of an organization attack surface. When we talk about targeting people instead of systems, we're talking about the human vector. If someone has access to a system, that person can be targeted. And the method used to exploit them, that's called social engineering. Social engineering is all about manipulating someone into giving up sensitive information or performing action to help the attacker. It's often called hacking the human. The attacker might be gathering intelligence as part of a larger plan, or they're using that access to launch an attack right away. Before launching most attacks, threat actors need information. They might need network details, user credentials, learn how systems are configured, or even just to know who's who in the organization. That information might live on servers, but it also lives in people's heads. And that's what makes employees and contractors part of the attack surface. A social engineering attack can be as simple as convincing someone to share their password or click a malicious link. Here are a few examples. An attacker sends a file that looks like a login utility, saying the user must re-authenticate to fix a system issue. The user enters their password, and just like that, the attacker has credentials. Another example, a threat actor calls the help desk pretending to be a sales rep, needing remote access. Over a few conversations, they collect server names, phone numbers, and login info, all by asking the right questions. Another example is someone sets off the building fire alarm. During the confusion, they walk right in and connect a rogue device to the open network port. If these attacks work, it's not because of technical flaws. It's because someone trusted the wrong person. Impersonation is one of the core tactics in social engineering. In this case, the attacker pretends to be someone the target might trust, like an IT tech, an executive, or a vendor. It works best when the target cannot easily verify who they're talking to, like in an email or over the phone. There are usually two styles attackers use. The first one is persuasion and likability, saying things like, "This is a normal request, no big deal, I just need a quick favor." And then there's threat and urgency. "Hey, this needs to be fixed now or it's going to impact operations and it'll be your responsibility." The more pressure they apply, the more likely someone is to comply without thinking it through. Now, pretexting adds another layer. This is when the attacker builds a believable backstory to sell the lie. They may already know the names, job titles, or even internal jargon that makes their story more convincing. The attacker might say something like, "Hey, I'm calling from the XOC to fix an issue flagged on your machine. I just need your login to resolve it." Where do they get these details? Usually from information that seems harmless, like company directories, social media profiles, invoices, or email signatures. Many organizations prioritize customer service, not secrecy, and that makes that kind of information easy to gather. Social engineering works because it preys on human nature. We want to be helpful. We don't want to seem rude. We're wired to trust. Attackers exploit these instincts, and because there's no firewall or antivirus for human behavior, the best technical control in the world won't stop someone from clicking a malicious link or handing over their password. All the attacker needs to do is convince them that it's the right thing to do. So how do we defend against this? We can't eliminate people from the attack surface, but we can reduce the risk. It starts with awareness and ends with good policy. Here's how. First, you gotta have security awareness training. From interns to executives, teach them how to spot phishing, fake support call, and suspicious behavior. You can also enforce identity verification. Never give access or information to someone unless their identity is verified through a trusted method. You can limit information exposure. Don't expose internal directories, job titles, or project names publicly. And you can also create a strong reporting culture. Make sure people feel safe reporting suspicious email, calls, or incidents. Don't punish mistakes, learn from them. Social engineering isn't high tech, but it's highly effective. And that makes it one of the most dangerous attack vectors we face today. Always think before you click, answer, or share. And help your team to do the same. Don't trust anyone. I'm just kidding. Trust people, but stay alert, stay skeptical, and you'll stay a step ahead. Here's a recap. In this video, we learned that social engineering targets people, not just systems. This is called the human vector. We learned techniques like impersonation, pretexting, rely on trust, urgency, or intimidation. very similar to phishing, a term we've gone over on a separate lesson. And we learned that even basic information like names and job titles can help attackers craft convincing social engineering attacks. And lastly, we learned awareness and verification are your first line of defense against social engineering. See you in the next one.